Welcome back, Tim. Don't mind us. We're just having a really cool conversation. On the Spot Fingerprinting. I have been talking about you guys all week. I am excited about this. And it's Andrea?
Yes.
Awesome. And thank you so much for your time today. How's everything been going?
Everything is going well, and thank you for having me.
Now, right off the bat, you moved to Alton about 9 years ago, correct?
I did.
And the reason for that, you were getting married?
I got married, yes.
Marriage still going good?
Absolutely.
Good answer, good answer. Well, this is so cool. So take us through this. On the Spot Fingerprinting is one of the services that you provide, a larger branch of services to the area. Take us through that.
Yes, On the Spot Fingerprinting was created in 2022. I was on a live on Facebook, and one of the people who was on there mentoring had a fingerprinting company. I'm already a notary, so fingerprinting obviously was going to be my next thing, and it just got very interesting to me. So I started the company about May of last year. The other company I have is Accurate Diagnostic Labs, which we do a lot with DOT, non-DOT drug testing and collecting.
Okay.
We can do instant testing there. We do COVID instant testing. We do DNA testing. We do hair follicle testing, fingernail testing.
I better not make you mad. Now, do you provide the services to, like, if I was just, at home and maybe my little one was acting up and maybe being foolish, and I go, time to look and see what you're doing. Would I give you a call for that testing, or is it for companies?
It is for individuals also. Uh-oh. Not just companies.
I apologize to all the youth out there. Uh-oh. This is great. So take us through this. I mean, you provide so many services, and I'm looking, at this. I mean, you said DNA, hair testing, collection, rapid COVID testing, random probation, court-ordered post-act. I mean, those are so many things that people really do need around here.
Absolutely.
And was that something that you developed early on and thought, this is what I need to do, this, or did this kind of happen as you developed the business?
It is not where I saw myself.
Okay.
Let's say it like that. So I look at it as God put me here, because I'm half a medical background.
Right.
And so I never saw myself right here.
Well, what I think is really cool is that for all of you, you're a veteran as well from the United States Army.
I am.
And thank you for your service, too. I wanted to ask you, though, is maybe some of your time in the Army put you in a better step forward to handle this business?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. The background in the Army is something that you really, you don't have. It's definitely taught to you. So, and it sticks with you.
Absolutely. That's incredible. And take us through, so you're starting this off, okay, and, you said about a year now.
Yes.
Number one, how was it kind of maneuvering right after, it seems like that's when COVID kind of started slowing down a little bit, maybe, and then it kind of kicked back up again and slowed back down. How was that to start a business right in the thick of that?
It was actually good for me because there's a lot of paperwork involved.
Gotcha.
So once you get, paperwork, licensing, and get your supplies together, pay for your equipment, pay for your training, your certifications, it was actually really good, so that by the time everything was opening back up, we were able to go ahead and push forward.
Timing's everything.
Absolutely.
That is incredible. Well, what was the first, do you remember the first job? You don't have to say who it was, obviously, but
Right.
Do you know what the first task that you did with the business?
Absolutely. I did a DOT drug collection.
Okay.
And it went so smooth. I had no idea it was going to be that easy.
I was going to ask you that if there's like a lot of intensity when you're doing these, or
oh my goodness. The only thing is I was sent some instructions that was different from the training that I had. So I called my mentor, Toya Wallace, and she was able to walk me through that portion. And from there, it was smooth sailing.
That is incredible. Now, talk to me about this fingerprint and stuff here.
Yes.
This is an art. Okay. Now, how long can you how long does it have to be since can you test? So let me rephrase this because I'm getting too excited. So let's say maybe I think somebody got into, my car or something, maybe, and just throwing it out there. Could you test it like 3 or 4 days later? How does that work?
I don't do that type.
Okay.
The type I do is biometrics.
Really? Okay, the floor is yours, Senator. Fill us in on all of this.
So I do electronic and I do the regular 258 cards. And and I do fingerprinting for everything except for children health and welfare.
Okay.
So the fingerprinting process is very simple. It takes no time at all. I mean, I've gotten it down to about 10 minutes, start to finish. Wow. So, and I channel to the FBI, I channel to the state police and to the FBI. So
I'm telling you, you do not want to get her on your bad side. Well, so take us through. So whenever you're doing these fingerprinting, is it for people getting, government jobs that maybe need to have it scanned? Is there what kind of entails that?
Okay, so it is for jobs. I do a lot of I-9 verification. I do a lot of fingerprinting for different types of jobs, realtors, doctors, people in these professional positions that need to have their license renewed.
Gotcha.
Especially towards the end of the year, that's when a lot of the realtors and such need their fingerprinting done for the next year.
So they go, oh, wait, we were supposed to do that 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Give her a call.
Just like our driver's license.
You are to give. Mine's the tag. Oh, my goodness. Well, have you had some, so has someone called you yet going, like the misinterpretation that I just made where they're going, I think my nephew got it in my darn drawer. Have you had those calls yet?
I have not.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just the only one. So you provide these for personal, for non corporate consumers, which I think is really cool. How can people reach you if they want your services? Because you offer a lot, and we can talk about the other ones you provide too. Promote the heck out of it because you have a great service.
Okay, thank you. So I'm located at 200 North Center Drive.
Okay.
And that's in Alton. It's in the Calc building.
Okay, I got you now.
I have an office in the Calc building. The phone number there is 314-970-2266. Also, I do have a website, and the website is www.accuratedxlab.com.
I'm typing.
Okay.
Took me right there.
Yes. And we're also working on another one for On the Spot Fingerprinting for itself. So, yes, and in the lab, like I said, we do DOT, non-DOT urine testing and collection. We do, and I say the testing is instant. DNA, hair testing, collection, random COVID. We do rapid COVID testing, random probation, court-ordered, and post-accident, so I can go on the job. Somebody had an accident there. They want them to be tested just because there was an accident. And all of my services are mobile also, so it's not just at the office.
Right on.
I have notary services, apostille services, and we also do teeth whitening at that location.
Okay, I gotta ask you. Because I've been looking at this on the card, and I'm like, how do I do this? How the hell did you guys come up with teeth whitening with all of this? How did we come up with that one?
Well, the way that my mentor brought me in and explained to me, you don't just want to offer one service.
Right.
You need some additional services to have in between when you're having your appointments, because teeth whitening is something that I can just, they walk in to get teeth whitening done. So.
Well, you're right. I mean, that's a great way, because, it seems like a lot of this could be seasonal, like you said, with the with the fingerprinting happening majority at the end of the year, or a lot of it happening then. I mean, that's really cool. And all this is being provided for right here. And what I like is the mobile. Now, was that something that you had instilled day one? I'm going to provide myself to the people. And
I started mobile.
Really?
Because I didn't really know how it was going to go. And I wanted to just get my feet wet. So I started out mobile, and I just said, well, I will continue doing mobile testing as needed.
That's incredible. Now, have you had any weird jobs yet? Like some of the ones that you just keep you up at night going, I'm never doing that again. I had a delivery business, and let me tell you something. You'll see some things doing that too.
I have not.
That's good. That's good. Well, what's been the best part about this journey? Because, like you said, you Army veteran, you're a notary public, now you're doing this and carrying on a lot of those tools that you learned along the way. I mean, this seems like you just kind of put everything that you're really in, that's in your wheelhouse together.
Yes. The best thing for me is meeting different people. Mm-hmm. I'm a people person, and I love to meet and talk to different people. Sometimes I go on a little too long, but
me too.
They come in for their appointment and they're like, okay, thank you. And I'm like, well, it's such and such and this. And, okay, well, let me give you my card in case, and I'm thinking in case you want to call me and we finish this conversation.
Now, how's the reception been? Have people in the community been really open and welcoming you in?
Oh, my goodness. This has been the best. The people at Calc, they're so awesome because a lot of my clients come in and they think that the Calc entrance is the entrance to the office, and it's not. It's downstairs. Mm-hmm. But they're so nice. They bring them downstairs. They'll direct them if they're teaching. They'll just direct them down. But they're really awesome. Fred and his team are awesome.
It actually sounds very similar here because our studio's in the basement as well. Mm-hmm. And it's, one moment I started, I'm like, man, how am I going to get back upstairs and grab these guys and come? All the people upstairs, the great folks at RiverBender, just go, hey, he's downstairs. So
absolutely, they directed me.
Did they? Thank you all upstairs. Well, and take. So take us through this. So if we want to use your services, what's the best time to book? I know that you do, as soon as possible appointments as well.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Because I do have walk-in appointments. Okay. Online, I have scheduling. The office hours are usually 9 to 4.
Okay.
But I do provide services after 4 o'clock, and I do provide services prior to 9 o'clock.
What I think is really interesting, I like the fingerprinting. That's cool. I just think that is so awesome. And no, she's not fingerprinting me because there's statute of limitations out there. But what I think is really, and this is a more serious, is this breath alcohol test that you provide. And I mean, my mind just started racing with that, topic itself, because there's so many times that there's workplace accidents or there's different types of, situations occur. And this is a lot of times a lot of the cause for some of this. Yes.
So I do have a breath alcohol tester, and I'm working on getting the one. I have one that is DOT recommended, but they have one that prints out a receipt, and I'm working on taking that class so that I can have that one. But yes, the breath alcohol testing, it takes no time at all. Mm-hmm. Like 3 minutes. If you know you had it, you had it.
Yeah. Those things are hardly wrong. You can chew all the mint gum you want.
Exactly.
I love this, yeah. This has been awesome. I mean, I really appreciate you coming in. So, what's the service you provide that you get the most fulfillment out of, or that you look forward to those jobs? I mean, every one of them, I'm sure you're passionate about.
Absolutely.
But is there one that kind of goes, man, this is so cool. This is really what I love doing.
I would say the fingerprinting, because the fingerprinting, I'm looking at people are getting new jobs, especially the young people. I love to see them coming in to get their fingerprinting done. And I'm going to ask, do you already have a job? Are you applying for a job? Is this for a license? And they're very open to tell me, no, this is a job that I'm applying for. So I want to congratulate them, and I want them to know that, at least there's one person that's rooting for them.
That is so cool. I mean, seriously, that is awesome. And when just talking to you, because we had never met before,
No.
People always just, CJ, how do you know all these people? I don't. I just call. That's what you do. And we're talking, and just to hear your passion for people, you're just a people person.
I really am.
And you're seeing the next generation start their next chapter of their life. I didn't even think about that.
Absolutely.
That's incredible. Well, we got a couple of minutes left, so fill us in. What would you like to tell us about your business? How can we, maybe utilize your services? What's the best way to reach you?
Okay. So for the fingerprinting, like I said, the website, we're still working on that one, but there will be a the website is made. It's just not up and running.
Okay.
So on the Accurate Diagnostic Lab website, there are fingerprinting services on there that, the appointments are set up for. The appointments are about 30 minutes a piece. But like I said, I do walk-ins. I just ask that the walk-ins, if you want to you wake up and be like, hey, let me go do this.
Yeah.
Then just give me a call, say you're on your way, and I'll be there ready for you.
That's me. That is literally me. All right, I guess I'll do this today. I put it off long enough.
And then the other portion of my day, if it's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I do. I'm a member of a group called I Am Walk.
Okay.
I Am Walk is a group of women.
Okay.
It's all women, military, prior military, thinking about going into the military. We want to help mentor them into, going through the military.
Wow.
So, and that is nationwide. So, we're currently doing a member drive right now for any women who want to, or they're thinking about joining the military, if they've retired, or if they're a veteran, any women veterans. We're doing a member drive, so they can also go on the I Am Walk website, and it's just iamwalk.org. And
that's really
we're looking
cool.
forward to that. We have our first convention this July. It's July 11th through the 15th.
Okay.
So I'm just looking forward to some new women reaching out.
That is so cool. I mean, honestly, we need to have you back on just to talk about this in depth.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Absolutely.
That's just a tease of what's coming with Andrea. Thank you so much for stopping by.
No problem.
And what's your website again?
The website for Accurate Diagnostic Labs is accuratedxlab.com.
Thank you very much. At 10:28, Andrea, thank you so much for hanging out with me.
I appreciate it.
On this 19th day of January, a quick break, and then coming up, the first ever female sheriff's deputy of Jersey County after this.